Hello again. So I am back with a video related to The Sims, but not exactly playing it. So I figured I might do a beginner tutorial and kind of go up in advancement on creating CC. Now I'm not the best CC creator, but I'm still learning and I hope you guys can learn as well. So this will be a basic recolor. So taking a item that already exists in The Sims 4 and then just changing the colors of it, to make it a bit more personalized. I am in Sims 4 Studio. That's what I use. There is the Sims 4 Workshop, which is part of the Sims resource, but I'm not familiar with it, so this will be about how to use it how to create CC using the Sims 4 Studio and GIMP. So you can also replace GIMP with Photoshop. I don't because Photoshop is a bit too expensive for me. GIMP is completely free, and I've been using it for a while, so I'm quite used to it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to download Sims 4 Studio, GIMP, and any other sorts of resources you want. So I also have downloaded the Wildly Miniature Sandwich swatches because I use them as for colors, and I also have some icon photos for The Sims 4 that I use quite a bit. So to get started, and I will have all of these resources linked in the description. So first, for a basic recolor of a CAS item, you need to go to CAS, create CAS standalone. So I want to make a shirt for a cat because, I don't use cats that often, but they're quite cute, so. A clothing, okay. So I was going to take a basic cat shirt. Where is it? Ah, up here. So I'll probably take the white one. White shirts are the easiest for recoloring. Oh, I'm really good at spelling. So I'm just saving it to my desktop. I actually should create a new folder. So here is the cat. I am just using the mouse scroll to scroll in and out, and then right click and hold and move to move around the interface, I guess. So doing a recolor, you don't really use meshes a lot, so I'm gonna leave that alone. I will be working with the texture though, the diffuse texture. So this is the most white shirt that we could get. Actually looks quite gray in the swatch thumbnail, but we'll be changing that. So I'm going to export that. I'm just going to open up a new folder just for organization. And then this is going to be the shirt base. And I will go into GIMP, File, Open, then Desktop, cat shirt, shirt base. So you really want to keep it the same size as this, or else it'll show up wonky on the cat. So I'm going to keep it like this. Now to do a basic recolor, just changing the colors, I'm just going to do the whole Wildly Miniature Sandwich Unnaturals palette to start. That's the neutrals. Here's the Unnaturals palette. So I'm going to open up my toolbox. I don't know why that always closes, but open that up and make this smaller just for. Okay, so I'm going to add a layer, which will be the same size as the base one. Okay, and then I am going to, you see mode up here, I'm going to make it multiply. So when I take a color from these swatches, I can come back over here, put it on the layer, and it'll change the color there. So I'm just going to do this for all of the unnatural colors. Okay, so now that I've finished doing all of these solid color ones, we're going to go back into Sims 4 Studio with our little kitty here, and we are going to import them. So I labeled them all 1 through 35 because that just helps me keep things organized for myself. You can do whatever thing you want. So as you can see, it is on the kitty, and to swatch, you just right click on here, then go over, and then click, and then you just do that and add swatches. Okay, so now that I have all of them imported, as you can see all the pretty colors, they range quite a bit, which is why I like Wildly Miniature Sandwiches palette so much. So now I'm going to be doing patterns. So with this, I am going to go back on here and delete that layer. So it's the base layer. And then I'm going to File, Open, and I thought I had my patterns saved. Okay, so I'm back and I have found the patterns that I saved. So I'm going to open them. So here's, oh dear lord. So here's this. I'm going to Control C to copy everything, and you can tell if everything did copy pixels to the clipboard. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to select all of that. Going to Control V to press the new layer so that it will become a new layer. And I'm going to use the Shift T, which is the scale tool. I'm going to link it, and then I will drag, then I will place it over the shirt. Scale, and on this one, I will do a magic wand out. I probably won't keep this in the file, though. So I'm going to remove the swatch. But now to one of my favorite parts is like making it cool and look like it's patched, which I'm really into that style. I'm going to delete the layer and deselect everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up all of my Sims 4 icons that I have. So there are quite a bit in here. I'm going to try to find one that may look, you know, cute on a cat thing. So I'm going to use this nice dragon, and you know, maybe I'll use one of the Wildly Miniature Sandwich neutral colors for this one. Maybe like a dancing sage. I'm going to eyedrop that, go back here, add a new swatch, a new layer, maybe. Then big bucket, multiply. Then I'm going to take this one, Control C, copy it. I'm going to go on here, Control V, which will paste it, make it a new layer. Go click the M, which will be the move, and I will rotate it, which is this tool, which is Shift R. Oh, that was the wrong way. Is that correct? Okay, that's good. And Shift T to resize it. So this is kind of making like a graphic tee for a cat. And then I'm going to file, export as icon, because that's what I call them, Sims 4 icon. You can even look them up and find it, but I will give the links to 2 resources down in the description. Add swatch, import, icon 1. Then let's see here, and look, there's a dragon, but you know, the dragon may look a bit big on it, I'm thinking. So I'm going to go back into GIMP and scale it down a bit. Center it, scale, file, export to that, and then import. And will my scroll thing work? I don't know. That's a bit better. Maybe make it just a bit smaller, just a smidge. Scale, export to, I can here, import. Okay, that's better. I like it. Very, very cute, I think. So, with this, we can obviously change the swatch thumbnail, and you can add it so there's multiple colors. So I'm going to take a green from the oh, that's a yellow. A green from the dragon and the color of the shirt. And as you can see, it goes layered. And I'm going to put the icons at the top. Ay, ay, ay. Make it the first one, so that when you're in cast, you can kind of go through them, and in cast it'll show 5 swatches in a row. So I'm going to probably do 10 of these iconed ones. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that for a few more. So what I've just done is import all of them. Well, I finished up the 10 swatches that I wanted to, and I imported them back in. So now, and then I just sorted them so they would be at the top 2 rows in CAS. So I'm going to save the package so I don't lose it, because this is quite a bit. Your package has been saved. Thanks. So now what I'm going to do is find the cat shirt. Oh, this is it, right? Yes. I need to copy that, go into documents. Yay, Sims 4. Then paste it. So I am now going to go into my Sims. Sims 4. And open up to see how it looks in game. So we are in the Sims, and I'm going to just click on a new game. You know, I'm not going to save this sim at all. I may end up taking some screenshots though, just for when I post this on Tumblr. Speaking of which, my Tumblr will be linked in the description. So, oh, look at this cat. How cute. Okay. So, pet clothing, I'm going to filter by custom content, and here it is. Aw, how cute. Okay, so as you can see, I was telling you there are 5 in a row, and the ones at the top will end up being in the top, which is quite cool. Yeah, these actually turned out pretty well. So there are some solid color ones, some ones with just some little icons on them to give them like a bit more of like a graphic tee feel. So that'll be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed and didn't mind the Christmas music in the background. I had fun making this, and I'd love to do some more, maybe some more advanced stuff, or maybe some human clothes. This was just a basic recoloring tutorial, but you can do things like mesh edits and make like Franken meshes. So yeah, I'd love to kind of do some of that for you guys as well. Follow my Tumblr and my Instagram. That would be really fun. I post all of my creations on Tumblr. So yeah, that'll be it. I don't really have an intro, so goodbye.